because we should be live now. So if he's only ready to go, he's just been caught out. Good evening, folks. Slightly later than usual.
Right.
Really? Really? Laura. Mm-hmm. Did you frame that one?
Yeah.
So he's really get sod all today in Australia, I guess. But
Should have had it signed.
I like that. Thank you very much, girls, for the effort.
You're welcome. We'll just pop you up here.
There we go. Everybody can see it better now.
And then you can explain what it is whenever people may ask or may not ask.
We actually don't know what it is. We just got this from one of our very close friends. And thought, you know, it'd be really nice if he could join us tonight.
He's not got a quilt, but you know, he's here in the spirit, I'm sure. He's a bit of an ugly bugger, isn't he? Imagine walking in the house and seeing that sitting.
He's a bit of a pain in the ass. He won't sit.
Yeah.
Put a nail through his face and stick him to the wall.
I did think about it.
How's a dark border. So thank you very much, ladies. Laura, you and I have a conversation.
You leave Laura alone.
Yeah. No.
I want to listen into that conversation.
It's worrying.
It is worrying that my image is now in Australia. Hanging on somebody's wall.
Do you know what we thought? Did you know what we thought?
It's in the shit, isn't it? Gets me coughing again. Anyway, good evening, folks. Start again, will we? Start again.
Should we?
Rewind.
Okay.
I'm not even going to explain the background to that photograph. I had nothing on underneath that quilt.
Let everybody wonder.
Yeah, there's an image for you. I had nothing on underneath that quilt there. You're not going to
Oh no, we didn't know.
No, I was fully clothed actually. Just the heating wasn't on that day because I'm in Scotland. I mean,
Nice.
anyway, I'll start again. One a third time. Right. Good evening, folks. Thanks for coming in. We apologise about the starting and stopping. Blah blah blah. So tonight we have the usual suspects on the panel, but we have all the way from sunny Australia, Hectic Paranormal, Gem, and Kate. Now they've been on before, and they've been practically begging us to come back on. So you know what it's like. You just get fed up listening to somebody beg. So, right, okay. What am I doing on Saturday? Nothing. Let's get this over and done with.
Let's just slip him in somewhere.
Yeah. Hello, can you say hi to Gail and Margaret and Adam and
Hey, Adam.
Facebook?
Hello.
I don't know who Facebook. It might be Gail. Maybe. I don't know, but she's already said hello. So how are you, ladies?
Good.
Good. We're very awake this early in the morning, but we're good.
Yeah.
It's the best.
That was not taken at our house. That did not happen at our house.
It's the best.
He's done the picture now.
Oh dear.
It might pop up
No, I
again.
can put it back up if you want.
No,
I think it should just stay there the whole time.
Just put it up as the
randomly up
Put
to
it up
the
as the
live.
background. It's,
Every time somebody jumps in the live, they'll be asking what's going on.
I mean,
There we go.
Oh, it's just such a beautiful photo.
you just want to pinch his cheeks. That's just.
Right, Craig.
There.
Hi, John.
Hello.
Start them on the teeth, for God's sake.
Oh,
I tell you, Mike was talking when I lost them. Mind, I lost the teeth.
oh yeah.
For about
That was a
9
long 9 weeks.
9 weeks. Mind, I kind of.
Mhm.
That's all I'm going to say.
Slip
On
down the road.
I was trying to notice that's what that meant, Jem. You know. Cheers for that. You know, one of these mishaps.
I'm into oversharing. It's fun.
So, we'll get started eventually, won't we?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Just let me know you've done. Is the picture done this time? Gone.
Oh, back. Oh, look, it's enhanced. I tell you what, I was walking.
God, too close. Back.
It's like I'm in the room with you, isn't it?
All right, well, you technically you are.
You can put that in beside your bed or in the bin or living room, wherever you want it. I'll give it to Vic.
I'm sure he would love it.
Talk of which, and it
There
should
he is.
another kangaroo on the Barbie. Get some smoking crisps. Vic is James' better half, shall we say? Well, you produced the picture. So I think I'm allowed a little bit of a comeback. You know what I mean?
I'll get you. I'll get you again.
Bring it on, women. So, anyway, I've totally lost track now. Totally lost track. So, I see how you were, didn't I? I see are good. That's fine.
This could be the entire live. We just kind of like look at Scott's picture and laugh. And just...
Exactly. Oh.
Couldn't have said it better myself, mate. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I'm scared to open my mouth now.
No, there's a little person watching the live and she wanted the picture back up.
So, what have you been up to apart from producing pictures?
I spent a good 10 minutes in Kmart yesterday getting that printed and walking around holding it while I'm getting all my other stuff giggling my head off. So that was a good part of my day.
Like that, like you were a kind of protester or something? Have you seen this man?
Oh my God, I did have a laugh.
He's looking for a homeless person or something. He's no sight.
Oh dear. We've been thanks John. Thanks for dropping in.
Hi, John.
And have a safe investigation as well, guys. What have we been doing, Kate?
Well, we've been going through a lot of places pre-investigation stuff out.
Oh,
that didn't sound good.
No, that didn't.
We're just having a bit of technical. The wife has decided to join in, so I don't quite know how we're going to do this. Give us 2 seconds.
Please.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
we're good. Go.
There we go.
We're good.
We're in.
Okay. Oh, goodness.
This is going so well, isn't it?
Yeah. Amazing.
This is professionalism at its very best. No,
Honestly,
Absolutely.
you just can't get a better level of
I'm not
professionalism.
quite sure how to sort of like turn the camera around or anything.
Sorry. Just, I don't care. Carry on.
Someone's missing Nana who's left the nursing home and hasn't returned. That's your man, Jem. That's your man that's saying that. I thought you and I were mates, Vic.
No, he would definitely put you under a bus if he had to.
I'll need to try and get an embarrassing picture of you, Vic. So you never go, it's going up again, innit? Watch. I apologise for this, folks.
This is literally the whole live. It's fantastic.
Hey, my buddy, welcome to the show, my friend. I don't have any control here, Matt. It's just pictures. Jem and Kate made a lovely picture of me up, and it's been up about 5 times now. That was another one going up. So we're not really professional tonight. Talk to Matt Barron. I won't talk to you lot because you are just trouble, basically. You know what I mean?
What's wrong with the picture I just got?
I never have control of my show. Well, I feel your pain. I feel your pain, Rob. I don't see the point. What's the point? I don't know getting here.
Look at the teeth.
Were those pre-toilet or after toilet?
After.
I'm seriously going to have nightmares. I see them enough on a daily basis.
What do you say?
To everybody who's watching, shut up, Margaret. Last year, it wasn't last year, it was the year before, December time 2021. I was in the bathroom throwing some cat crap down the toilet, and I took a coughing fit at the exact time that I went to flush the bathroom, and the dentures exited stage south. Straight down the pan. You couldn't write it. It just woofed down the vent. And obviously I tried to retrieve them after it finished its flushing motion. But it just wasn't happening for me. And I had to go 9 weeks. 9 weeks without top teeth. But this lot thought it was hilarious.
How can you not laugh at that? Like,
if there's anything, Scott, I had a similar experience before I met Laura with an ex-girlfriend. I was meeting this ex-girlfriend's parents for the first time, and we were just sort of like having a glass of port, being nice, and they cracked a joke, and I laughed so hard that my dentures actually flew straight out of my mouth and landed in my glass.
A glass of,
my God.
Yeah, a glass of sort of like nice wine, and basically, kudos to them, they actually just flew about laughing after about 2 seconds of complete stunned silence.
it's a glass of port thing on your first date.
Well, it was the first meeting of the parents, and they had it was like for Sunday lunch, and they always had a tradition of having a glass of port before Sunday lunch.
The tradition was like a can of Tennent's before, during, and after lunch. You know,
it was just the fact that it literally landed right in the glass.
Or a can of Foster's Amber Nectar.
I get your pain with the toilet, with the dentures in the toilet.
The lady that popped in and back out there is Jem's mum, Mrs. Hughes. Lovely lady.
She actually just got home from night shift, and she saw the picture like right next to me, and she just mouthed to me, "What?"
So in other words, she says WTF. Basically. Hey Dennis, buddy. Welcome to the show, if you can call it that. This lot just been ripping it for the last 15 minutes, basically now.
Scott appreciation show.
So
it is, exactly. He seems to be taking this all the wrong way, doesn't he?
Yeah.
How much?
How did you run fast tomorrow?
I'll be running fast once I get hold of you for sending that thingy to them.
You would never do that, would you?
Me?
No.
I'm going to die.
How,
You get
how do you
blamed
know
for
it was
everything.
Laura? Oh, here we go.
I really did.
Oh, fuck.
You can't get any cuter.
That is, I'll tell you, that is special.
We're gonna have
I'm going to put that out and saying that. That is on my living room spot.
yeah, it's gonna be right behind whenever I come on live.
That was Granny. Mind the days of Granny. That was Mrs. Brown. I did get that a couple of times, Dennis, but it was actually a person we came up with called Granny, who was very, how would you describe Granny?
Vile mouth.
Blue.
Very, very blue, very down to earth, kind of. She gave as good as she got,
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
like Scott.
you know. So, shall we? I don't know who's. That's the scariest thing introduced to the paranormal. Compliment are flying tonight, and they're flying in tonight.
Scott's splashing for some reason.
So, do you think we're going to talk paranormal or I don't know something?
All right, let's do it.
I don't know, but that was scary.
Yeah.
What one?
You're kind of flashing.
Yeah, they're kind of flashing. There was like a Scott right, another Scott right next to you.
I found
Oh.
a better one. Give me a sec.
There was another squad.
Yeah, it was like a flash. It just happened then as well.
Oh, I think that's Sarah doing that.
That's Sarah.
I didn't say that.
I'm frightened now. I said another Scott. That's bad. Sorry, Sarah. But it's just flashing up. They both have glasses.
What?
Very weird. Sarah keeps flashing up on Scott's bit.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
That's what we can see.
Yeah, it's Sarah flashing up on your screen.
I've no flashed. Well, no sense of
Not flash.
No, I don't know where.
Well, no, since the last time at the bus station, but it seems that I'm not very happy when you flash people in a bus station.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's definitely Mrs. Brown.
What can you say?
There are no words. There are no words.
It's just having the both of us on again. This is what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis, yeah, it's meant to be. It's meant to be in a paranormal podcast, but it's Saturday night and hectic they're called hectic for a reason, evidently. So
Maybe.
Oh dear. Sorry,
we,
bad. Right, let's get into it. Let's talk paranormal.
Yes.
That's just poker face.
right. So I'm just getting these comments straight faced. Go on.
Yep.
Who can
Let's
be
do
the straight face the longest without smiling?
What have you got for us, Scott?
I'll not flash anyway, I'll tell you that. I can see when that's illegal in Scotland. I didn't
I
know.
think it's illegal in most places around the world.
I mean, nobody told me till I was in the back of the van. I didn't have a clue.
This is going down weird places. If your mind.
I feel like we need to stop, gather our thoughts, and power through the next sort of half an hour.
We should have one of those little intermission kind of like things just coming up, or technical fault.
Right, okay. Paranormal. What have you been up to? I'm trying again. I'm just going to try again. What? Just you.
We're so good. We have been doing lots of stuff. We've been doing lots of behind the scenes stuff because we've wanted to sort of build up our little background stuff, so we've got stuff to do, so then we can put the stuff out.
All that stuff.
It's all about the stuff.
So you've got stuff.
We've done a heck of a lot of location scouting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's all we're getting to know is stuff.
Yeah.
Stuff. But eventually you'll see all the stuff.
100%.
That's what I said to the police that night. They're only too impressed.
No, we're just getting a bit of a catalogue of vision up, and then we'll release it. So, because there's no point doing something, once every 6 months. We'd rather have a bit to go through. So, yeah.
We do have when we're next out doing our rounds, we'll be going live, and we've got a new little experiment that I think people might enjoy. So we're gonna do that and get that out there and see what people think, get everybody's opinion on that, because we love our little opinionations.
We do.
You're very opinionated.
100%.
Oh yeah.
And that's all it is. It's just an opinion. So
I'm going to say something, and it's going to sound bad. It's not going to sound bad, right? But I find it hard to talk serious when you're two around.
I think that's quite good, though. Like, I don't think that's a bad thing.
No,
that's all right.
No.
It's quite hard to.
There's lots of apologizing to be done, and we are, to the people that are watching, we are very sorry if you came in here for a paranormal podcast. That's probably not what you're going to get tonight.
Do you know what? I think we need to get up in the paranormal, but I was watching your TikTok channel again.
Yeah.
And the Kate, the one with the hat, with the ears, or whatever there. But my favourite one is when you're sitting at the table and you're talking about reincarnation.
Oh, I love the horses.
Yeah, I reckon that's our favourite.
That's like one of our favourites. Yeah, that's that's gold.
That was great.
I couldn't place the voice.
Hi, Nigel.
I couldn't place whose voice it was. It turned out it was Rodney for Fools and Horses.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
That was my favourite one. I don't know how many times I've watched it. It's one of these. I mean, it's only for 10 seconds or something. I don't know. But it's one of these.
The whole time we did it, Gem was trying not to piss herself laughing the whole time. Because I had a very expressive face.
Oh, 100%. I can't, literally, whenever we do anything, I just can't look at Kate's face most of the time because she just sets me off. And that's it. Once you set me off, we're done.
That's it. We won't come back.
Yeah.
I saw a clip of you as well, Jen, when you go on your backside.
What? Oh, yes. Yeah.
I think you're dancing or something.
Yeah, that was a couple of years ago now. Such a memory.
Yeah.
It was last day of homeschooling through the whole lockdown situation, and I celebrated quite hard that morning, and I slipped down one of the steps and almost broke my ass.
But celebrating that the funniest one, I see the Fools and Horses one was good, but the funniest one is when Jem was eating crisps and looking for her phone.
We won't talk about that one.
No way.
Okay. There may have been some slight intoxication, and I was eating at the time and looking for my phone that was in my hand. So that was paranormal.
Yeah, it totally was.
Yeah.
Well, that was a bit paranormal. So I guess we've covered the paranormal for the night then.
Yeah, that's it done.
That's it. So what's happening in the paranormal in Australia anyway? Any big changes or news or?
Do you know what? It's actually it's quite quiet at the moment. There's a few little bits going here and there, and you know. Oh, what's going here? Yeah, I don't really know that there's anything real new happening over here.
Not really.
It's very quiet, and I think like it's nice for it to be quiet. Like we sit and we watch all the drama over in America and all that kind of thing. You know, it's I can't be done with it.
Craig's gone and all. That's war, and Craig disappeared.
It's paranormal. It's paranormal.
So there's no any paradrama in Australia then?
Yeah, but there's always dramas, but we tend to keep to ourselves, so that's the way we like it. We can't be bothered with all that crap.
No, it just does you right in after like you're sick of hearing about the same thing, and people like whinging about stuff that they do to other teams and that type of stuff. It's just so pathetic. It's always like being back in high school half the time.
What about the competition? You were talking the other night, was it Barry John that was on? It's a competition side of it. A lot of teams have done that in a competition. Basically. Is it like that over there? I know America can be quite competitive.
100%. Very. I think the thing that is probably our biggest bugbear is the whole location. When people think that other people are stealing a location, that's ridiculous. I can hear myself again. So apart from that, like we just, like Kate said, we just stay out of it. It's not worth our time and or our energy or anything like that. If people have got an issue with what we do, then that sounds like a them problem.
This stealing location thing, we have that so much here.
Oh, we do. We definitely do here. It's a real thing here. Yeah, people think that they've got claim to certain locations, that are clearly public places to be. It's just like ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, and just get over yourselves.
As Margaret,
my crabby Sunday morning rant.
Margaret's asking, how is it possible to steal a location?
That's the point. Like most locations are public; anybody can go there. But if somebody is, say, running a tour in a location, and you as another paranormal team go in and do your own private investigation without other people, they seem to just get their back up about it. And it's like, well, why? Aren't we all doing the same thing? Shouldn't we all be sharing the same ideas and doing stuff together? Like it's a no-brainer for me, but people just get so pent up about it, and I just want to headbutt people.
we had a couple of years ago now, we got accused of stealing a location. Now, we never went to it. You know, over time of doing it, it was Necropolis in Glasgow, the big main one. And somebody put up a couple of weeks before they put up a post about it. But, you know, because I'm from Glasgow, I know the Necropolis quite well. So it's a place we'd always fancied doing. And they put, you know, they put up a post, this is Necropolis, Glasgow, blah, blah, blah. It was the same clowns that were looking for the Gorbals vampire. Mind that story? And so a couple of weeks later, we put up a post saying, you know, we're thinking of heading to Glasgow this weekend, something like that. And then they put up a post saying, oh, they're stealing my location, copying, see you next Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And I looked at the post and I thought, it's a graveyard. How can you steal a graveyard?
It's ridiculous.
And it ended up we didn't go, but the Necropolis has been done so many times by so many teams.
Yeah.
So if it had been a location that had never been done, a brand new, you know, say brand new location, one that had never ever been done, and we decided we were going to go. Then you could turn around and say maybe I were a copying as well. But it turned out to be the Glasgow necropolis. It was, you know, but it turned out they did do it, and they found the Gorbals vampire. And
Amazing.
I was really impressed.
Yeah.
They found his grave. There was railings in the grave, and somebody even painted them. Fresh paint. You know, I had to comment to tell them they were in the wrong graveyard. Well, the Gorbals vampire originated from a comic book back in 1956, 1958. And there's an area in Glasgow called the Gorbals. And these kids got hold of the comic book and they read it, and so they went over to the southern necropolis. And you know, it's right when you're a kid, you want to play army, or you know, you might be a hero in a comic book. So they went to the southern necropolis and started playing the Gorbals vampire. And you know, they came back and told their parents, so we found him, we found the vampire, we killed him. But for some reason, some of the adults believed this, and this is all, you can look all this up. Some of the adults actually believed this story, and I wouldn't call it hysteria, but it was a big hit, and the police got involved as well. And so there was a big kind of witch hunt for this comic book character because they found him and killed him. So you got all these teams, and they go to the necropolis looking for the Gorbals vampire, and this particular team went, as I say, said they'd found them. Now, the graveyard they were in is about 3 miles north of the southern necropolis.
Oh my God.
I mean, you could call me bitchy or something, but it was, you know, something to really do with Glasgow and that. And I said, you know, one, the story's made up, and two, you were in the wrong bloody graveyard. You know, no less he'd buried them and decided to move them at some point.
How embarrassing for them, though.
But the fact is, you can even get sort of like, you can see copies of the actual comic strip online. You know, the original one. And the newspaper reports at the time sort of like stating, it was from a comic strip. You know, it's just some teams just bad research. They hear vampire, they hear a place, they go, let's go investigate.
And they're ignoring truths. So we'll just do this for, you know, notoriety or, you know, views or whatever, and it's completely not what it is. Oh, drives me nuts.
It's the people that believe it. Folk are commenting, oh, that's amazing, you guys are amazing, you're finally finding them and all the rest of it, and you're sitting there watching us thinking, what? Found what? You found some guy's grave, you know? And it's the same as these that's been in the news, well, not in the news, but kind of paranormal community lately about a certain individual who says he's contacted dead celebs.
We literally had this discussion on our live last weekend. I'm so over it. I've just had enough. There's certain things that really put me off the paranormal, and I've said to Kate a couple of times, I'm done with this stuff. I'm just not even interested anymore. How are we supposed to even come up with anything remotely credible to give to people and them actually believe it after this idiot? Not what I said in our class the other night, but I'm so over it. I'm over all that stuff. Like, what do you do there? There's only we can sit and talk about it until the cows come in, but it's not going to do anything because there are people out there following this specific individual, and worship the ground that they walk on, and you just go, are you right?
talking about Zach. No, it's somebody else we're talking about, Eric.
One of his mates.
One of his mates, yeah.
As you said, you know, it's not going to stop him.
Nah.
No.
Last year, when Queen Elizabeth passed away, the media has a lot to answer for. It's easy to believe what an individual says on lies rather than do research. Research takes work. Following believing what others say is easier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people
Definitely.
take the easy way around, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But as Queen Elizabeth passed, you know, last year, and back he was straight on to her.
Yeah.
And the outrage that caused in the UK, you know, and it didn't stop him.
No.
He was dazed. He didn't go in a huff. Know what I mean? And obviously, Lisa Marie Presley passed away sadly a couple of weeks ago now.
Yeah.
And it was literally within 24 hours she contacted him.
That's why we said the other week. It's 13 minutes, and they've got a video up already of them before. It really, really infuriates me. It's disgusting.
And not only claiming that they were talking to that specific celebrity, they were talking to her father, and apparently they were talking to her son. And I'm like, that's just, come on, stop. It's just not okay.
No. But
it's totally disrespectful to the Presley family, to or the Elvis fans around the world, you know, around the world as well. And the biggest disrespect is to Lisa herself, or whoever the celebrity might be. You know, I know there's a big long list of various ones, from Michael Jackson to Patrick Swayze to John Wayne Gates. The list is what that really, isn't it? So the biggest disrespect is to that person. I mean, it wasn't even 24 hours.
Yeah.
You know, because she passed, it would have been Thursday night, our time.
Yeah.
Thursday afternoon over there. And Jennifer, our American team, had says to us, the rumour mill's already started that he's going to do one. And I checked it Friday, I think it was like the Friday morning. I checked it and it was on the YouTube channel. But you could pay to listen to it.
Ridiculous.
Subscribe or something like that. No, it was something to do with a membership. One of that stuff. But
that's beyond despicable. I mean, profiting from somebody's death.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Despicable.
Absolutely disgusting.
You know, that's just. I mean, I wonder who's going to be who's going to be contacting him when he goes.
No one,
if anybody.
Probably. Is anybody going to even bother with it?
No.
Not just a person.
No, nobody that's got any sense about them would do it.
Yeah.
No,
that's for sure.
You'll probably be up there just going, talk to me. Come on, talk to me. I want to talk to you. And it's just like, no.
Yeah. Although Kate and I did agree that we've got a code word, so when one of us cacks it, we'll come back and we're allowed to investigate each other and put it up for everybody.
Yeah. But that's sort of pre-dropping off the perch, carking it, you know. Yeah. That's what we've decided. So that's fine because we've agreed on it.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, but what if you go together? What if you both die together? Who's going to do it?
Or then we're coming straight to you and Scott.
That's right. Yeah. Oh. We're going to sit there and annoy the crap out of you until you go, well, I think I better try and contact Hectic Paranormal.
That'll be the first thing. The password's a good thing. I seen it as Michael Brown, the Haunted State TV program. They did that. She's now his wife. I can't remember his name at the time, but it was her father passed away, and her father was a great skeptic, you know. But so what they did was they arranged, you know, when he knew he was kind of on his way out, he says, right, this is my password, code word. and so they did a thingy in the house, and the word came through.
Yeah.
So she was. Now a lot of people can say it's baloney. You know, it can be faked. Basically, like a lot of stuff in the paranormal. But so she had the same kind of idea, a password for it.
I think it's a great idea. Like, it's slightly morbid, but you know, that's fine. I think it's a great idea to have a code word.
As Vic said, would be too busy haunting him to the point of insanity communicating with anyone else.
No,
we would have the bestest time.
We've got a lot of people to see.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we do.
You got a list?
We do.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask who's on the list. Eric says the TV shows and annoyance is why I'm moving to the UK to do TV shows without celebs, just real investigators and real investigations without the scary background music and sound effects.
Yeah.
Totally fair enough.
I think that's where the paranormal is. I mean, I do watch some of the ghost shows, you know. Well, I watch
we all.
There's 2, maybe 3 that I would say are credible.
Yeah.
But you've got other ones you can tell for the first minute, it's a load of crap, basically.
Yeah.
I was saying this to Barry John. What we need is TV shows. You get your typical ghost show, and we're at such and such castle, tiny wee bit of history. They walk in the door and bang, they start hearing things, and 45 minutes is all stuff.
Yeah.
You think that there should be a kind of show that shows teams that get nothing?
100%. Definitely.
Absolutely.
I reckon our friend Jason Meadows from Independent Paranormal in Indiana has got the right idea. He did one the other day, put it up. It's about 7.5 minutes long, and it literally just puts out all of the crap and just gives you what you got, and that was it. And it's absolutely perfect. It's a mini. He calls it the mini-sode. It's brilliant. He's bringing out another one real soon, so definitely look out for that, because his first one was just, I was like, finally, someone that's just had the salve to go, we'll just stick what we got in there, and it is what it is, and there's none of the crap explanations and the ooh and the and the pretty lights and stuff like that. It's done. It's perfect.
The screaming. But I think that's what Laura saying. My granddad, that she was a skeptic, not believed in anything, but she'd a password in my grandkid through psychic night to my cousin. The first thing the psychic said was the password.
Yeah.
So I mean, so like as I say there, it could be, it's something that could be fake, but in Laura's case, I don't know how you would fake that.
Yeah, we can you? Especially if it's a complete stranger.
Either you've never ever set eyes on before. But no, I think I think paranormal does need that one, because a lot of these shows are just making a mockery of the paranormal. But the other reason is, I agree with this, it would help anybody who's thinking of coming into the paranormal. You get maybe some guy, 20 years old, he's watched Ghost Adventures or whatever, and he thinks, I'm going in and I'm going to do my own investigations, and he's expecting other stuff to happen. Whereas he goes out and nothing. Whereas if there's shows out there that actually say, right, well, this is the other side of the coin. This is what usually happens on an investigation. Then it gives him a kind of wider scope kind of thing. Does that make sense?
We've said it a couple of times, haven't we, Kate, about like they go on investigations and things like that, and you can be there for hours and just like nothing, not even a mouse farting, like
Well, it's like one of the first things that if we have guests or somebody's friend coming along to our investigations, it's just like one of the first things you say is that we cannot guarantee anything. There might be something, there might not be something, there might be a couple of hours of just milling about a graveyard or house or something like that. But we do sort of like guarantee that, it'll be interesting, but we might not do anything, So,
Eric makes a good point. You should go and find out what it could be first. There's a lot of times you just will hear a noise.
Straight away. Yeah.
I hate spell correct.
Elimination. You definitely have to do like an elimination process to don't just claim straight away. Even though you want to, you just you want to catch something. Obviously, that's why we do what we do. But you have to go through your debunking stages and be like, what's going on here, and try and figure it all out. But I don't know. It's a minefield. The paranormal's just a minefield.
To me, it wasn't like that kind of like maybe say 10 years ago. Before a lot of these ghost shows, no disrespect to them, some of them are good, but I think the ghost shows have done quite a bit of damage unintentionally to the paranormal, and that's just my opinion. No doubt I'll get shot down for it, but I think they've done a lot of damage, and the paranormal needs to kind of come back, try and pull its way back for that. And as Eric said, we've been out in investigations and we've heard noises and stuff like that. I was out last weekend in an old building. This building's about 150 years old, something like that. And it is a massive building. And I went for a wee walk about myself. And you could hear noises, because buildings make noises.
Exactly.
Whether it's metal or wood or whatever, it could be the window. There's a box loader, and I was walking about the building, and I could hear the individual noises. But that's paranormal. That's a spirit. If you hear something like footsteps or a voice, or some kind of prolonged noise, that say, right, well, hold on, that doesn't kind of fit in here. But I think a lot of teams forget that buildings make noises like human beings.
Yeah, of course they do. Absolutely.
They just don't think. So, how's your new recruit doing? I know he's in the chat. I'm on a rundown.
He's still scared of everything.
He's still scared. Folks, you want to see the size of this guy. He's about 6 foot. I don't know, what height is he?
How tall is he? He's 6 foot.
6 foot big.
Yeah.
But it reminds me of, this is going to sound so weird.
Dad just scared of his own shadow.
Oh, is he there with you? Is he there?
My dad is, yeah.
It reminds me of Jeff Capes. Jeff, except with a beard.
Yeah.
Vic will probably away going Jeff Capes now. Who's Jeff Capes? But he's with that. He's a bit like me, a bit of a powerhouse.
Oh, absolutely, Scott. Absolutely. Absolute powerhouse.
Right, you can figure out, please. Did you
hear that?
I never heard that, no.
Okay, that's good.
How are you going? You're all the way out in Australia. So you got to tell us what he said.
No. Definitely cannot be repeated.
Share with the class.
And they just don't do that. It's like they open a box but they don't show you what's inside.
Yeah.
Dad just realised that we were live, so if anybody did hear that, he apologises.
You can tell us afterwards then.
Sure.
That'd be better. We'll just wind the show now. This Jeff Cates must be good looking. Must be a good looking rooster. And I'm really to find a Kate. Do you scare him, Kate? Aye.
Oh,
Apparently.
100% he is. Yeah.
Apparently. Yeah.
But I can't comment on his looks, but you know, I can't say he's handsome or whatever, you know. But facial wise, there is a kind of resemblance there.
Mhm.
You know, no, I'm not saying Mike's handsome.
Aye, whatever.
I'm going to shut up.
You'd probably actually no, I won't say that.
Yeah.
So many things I can't say right now.
The shovel.
No, I know you about 10 minutes ago, and then you can just blah blah.
How about you guys anyway? Let's switch this around for a minute. What are you guys up to? What's your next big thing?
Our next big thing is the Wallace Trail.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, 100%.
That's massive.
We start. I think it's the 5th of March. No.
Yep.
Yeah, but talk amongst yourselves.
Guess where I'm going on the 5th of March.
Yeah.
I want to go see Snoop Dogg.
I've heard of Snoop Dogg.
Oh my God, Scott.
Snoop Dogg. Is he still going by that name? I thought he changed it or something. It's like Snoop or just.
Yeah, I don't know. No, he's Toz Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. He used to be called Snoop Doggy Dog. But...
I think he's been called a lot of things.
Let's see if he actually gets in the country for the concert.
Oh, unlike Kanye. Oh, Kanye.
Yeah.
Oh, that was hilarious. We can't.
I can't find it in the diary. Snoop Dogg, I've heard of him. But I'm sure we've got that starting that. We were meant to do it last year, but just through illness, same as the boat investigations, you know, there was always somebody unwell or the weather was crap, you know.
Yeah.
And so we talked to the Wall Society. Like we might start filming last week, and I was talking to them, and they were saying, look, the weather's still pretty crappy, and we want to do is, you know, make it as good as possible. It's not going to be kind of Hollywood, kind of. So we're doing that. March, and the boat investigations are starting after the 25th of March. We've got.
That's gonna be so good. That's gonna be something very different for you.
Yeah.
Well, we're hoping so. You know, we know. I think people have tried it before,
right?
But you know, we're in the mindset if the land's haunted, who's to say water's not haunted?
Yeah.
You know, and the good thing with the boat is there's a lot. We're not kind of walk loyal places like that, but there's places along the locks that are inaccessible by car.
Yeah.
No, well, you can park your car, but you've got maybe a 4 or 5 mile hike to get to the place. But with the boat, you can get near enough right next to them.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's good for that side. So we've got Wallace, we've got the boat. We're filming with Jamie Gustafson, meant to be February, the Mile, it's called. Get some investigations lined up in Lives. So it's
pretty cool.
We're not doing as many guest lives this year.
Yeah.
Right? Last year we just kind of it was constant guests, you know, all the time. So we've got a lot of guests returning as well, and we get some new ones coming on, but we wanted to kind of focus on team lives as well more this year.
Yeah.
Sarah's doing the history side of it as well.
Yeah,
I think we get like Jackie said, Margaret. Jennifer over in America, our American team, she's got a few projects lined up. She started, it's called Jennifer's Journey, where she's going around various small towns, you know, in Oregon. She's already done one last week, so she's going around different wee towns in Oregon and giving a history of them. In the paranormal side as well. So she's doing that, and she's also got another couple of things. up her sleeve. So she's a busy lady on the other side of the pond, as we'll say. So it's all good stuff. It's all going to be busy.
Love it. Love it.
Always think a busy team's a healthy team. Maybe not a happy team, but a healthy team.
Look, you're the gaffer, so you got to keep your team happy, mate.
Not had any complaints so far.
Definitely. Well, I don't, from what I've heard, but I'm kidding. Joke.
We do have a complaints procedure.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is a DJAF form that people can fill out. I'll let you guess what DJ.
I'm well aware of what that is. Yes. Yeah.
Don't give up. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Rhoda's filled out quite a few of those. Not that's quite bad for that type of thing.
I think
I've told Laura the reply time, we always say between 23 and 47 working days.
Real good with your customer service then. HR. Do you want me to be your HR?
No, you're all right. You don't no chance.
Kate and I would run the best hectic HR, I reckon.
Yeah.
There's your first complaint, and don't send me a forum. Or we do have a complaints number. It's 0800 bite me. So if you can't get on your forum, then they can always.
Such a caring boss.
Yeah.
It's actually a phone box at the other end of Kilmarnock. It's, a phone over there somewhere will ring.
Right.
And some hobo or something will answer it. Who knows?
A distant body.
It's. I think she loves. She loves it. Well, I try to be, Laura. Thanks for the compliment. I try to be. That's why I do provide the forum system and the phone system. And if you can't get either of them systems, then tough.
Scott, there's your complaints form there. I post it.
Yeah. You need to write your name, address, national insurance number, postcode, date of birth on that first. You see the line at the bottom? That's designed for your complaints.
Right. Yeah.
As a phone box, or where I left my. It resembles a TARDIS. Resemble a TARDIS. So, what have you got in the near future before we wind up? Because that's been an hour and we've talked a load of dribble, basically. I mean,
it's been great. What have we not got? We've got some stuff. We've got
interviews. We've got some more location scanning, which we've been doing a heap of. Because we want different places. We want places that nobody's done before and not the same old stuff, We want different scenarios. So we're trying to find places like that. We've got a lot of filming to do. And then a lot of editing to do after that. So it's going to be busy.
You're lucky there because of your weather.
It's actually currently, it's quite muggy actually at the moment. It's supposed to be really quite cold today.
But is it quite dry? And
no, it's very muggy.
Yesterday was like 36 degrees or something like that. And then it rained overnight. So today it'll be like 25, but it'll be really, really like muggy and sticky. Yeah. So it's not fun.
Over here it's just either peeing with rain or freezing. So I usually get the better deal muggy wise.
I absolutely love it. It doesn't bother me in the slightest.
You're climatised now. You've been over there how many years?
16 years now.
So
Yeah. I was gardening yesterday.
Aye, all right.
I love it.
I mean, gardening in January. I'm scraping the ice off a car in the morning.
Yeah.
Talk dribble, I can understand about 90% of what's been said. So, I know, Vic, it's because you're speaking Australian. I do apologise.
Yeah.
You know, I've tried to teach them Scottish before so that everybody can understand, but they speak Australian. Well, Jen's a bit, I don't know, Englishy, Australian, I don't know. So I do apologise for that, but, you know, hopefully next time their Scottish will be a lot better.
We'll endeavour to learn a lot more Scottish. And
Glaswegian.
Look, maybe one of us could even do sign language, you know, just really make it inclusive. We'll do the best we can, okay?
I'll just get a whiteboard and
Oh, yeah.
that every 2 seconds, just hold it up, kind of thing. How easy is it to find locations over there? Over here, it's, I don't know, it's hard. It's easy to find locations, but it's hard to get into some of them.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the case, and you prefer to go to a place and ask, hey, can we you know, investigate your premises? Like, we prefer that over everything. But we've actually found a few places that are accessible day and night. There's no, you know, we're not infringing on anyone else's time or space or anything like that. So we've found a couple of good spots. So which is really nice. But it is hard because, you know, a lot of people go, oh no, you're not doing that here. Like, so
I think the issue with that is teams have been in before and they've ruined it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes it really difficult.
There's something for you to learn for the next time.
Hold on one sec. Can you put that back up? I'm going to screenshot it. All right. That's good. Oh, well, hold on. Got it.
We'll put it on our TikTok.
We'll put it on our TikTok, especially for you guys.
Well, I mean, no, location-wise, some teams have. That's what happened in Greyfriars, actually.
Yeah.
It's just
were going in and they were climbing over headstones, over walls, climbing over, because the Covenanters' prison's locked. But the wall's not that high. I'm not getting anybody any hints how to get in. But what some teams were doing is climbing over a wall, you know.
Yeah.
And it was costing thousands of damage. And so the council said, you know, enough's enough. And so it was if you know every team was doing it. So we've got a handful of teams, you know, the usuals you probably have over there. The few spoiled it for the many or whatever. There's some kind of saying. You see, I'm a wee bit intelligent. I remember there is a saying, I just can't remember what it is. You know,
you're halfway there, it's fine.
I'm halfway there, but they kind of spoiled it for everybody else, you know.
Yeah.
And there's other locations where it's, oh no, we've had a paranormal team here before, and it was a load of hassle carrying on. No, we're not doing it. I said, well, fair enough, you know, you can only ask. But I think we'll wind it up there, ladies.
No worries.
Absolute delight having you on. Where can people find you? You're just going to do
it. TikTok, we're everywhere.
Let's do it again. Unbelievable.
Night, Scott.
That is strangely nightmarish, that.
That's quite creepy. I mean, it's a foe of me, and even I find it creepy. But obviously we'll hold on to these after we come off for a wee minute or 7. So you'll find them on Facebook and TikTok.
YouTube.
YouTube.
I love you, Laura.
Bye, Laura.
And that's it. We'll be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. We should be back with a team live. No topic, just a team live, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
But-
awesome. And can you like switch your like hours that you do your lives? Because I literally go into work as your live starts.
Yes.
Sorry,
Just
Jen.
do us a solid and do one at a different time for us, guys.
Do a live at 9 at night. So how does like 8:45 suit you?
No.
Then what's an ideal time to do a live for you?
Probably like it'd be your morning though. So there's no point.
Well,
Yeah.
you give me a time and we'll try and work around it.
Yeah. Thanks.
I said, give me time, dear.
Yeah. Nobody's up at this time for us. I don't think there is anyway. See, we're just totally, it's our fault. We're the ones that are backwards because we're behind. We're in front of the world. It's like we're in the future. We're like the glitch in the matrix.
You're in who was it that said that to me last week? In an hour's time, you'll be in our tomorrow and I'll be in your past or something like that.
Yeah.
That's going to annoy me. Somebody said last week, you'll be in our yesterday and we'll be in your tomorrow or something like that. This is that.
Yeah.
What? But I mean,
Did you get confused, Scott?
You what?
Did that confuse you?
I did when they told me, because I'd never heard it. And then when I sat down and I thought about it, I thought, I get what they mean now. You know. So yous are actually in our tomorrow and we're in your yesterday.
We are, yeah. So we're Sunday morning. We are what? 11 hours in front of you guys.
Until your clocks change again and just screw it up again.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll be 9 hours in front of you guys.
Out of it.
Yeah.
But then, so your clocks go back 2 hours, yours go back an hour. And that's around about, I don't know, April time, something like that. I don't know.
Go back 2 hours. What? Now you've confused me.
1 hour.
In front of you, right?
Our clocks will be going back this time.
Right.
Yours will be going forward.
Yeah.
See what I mean? But never mind, we'll call it a night.
Yeah.
Scott's about to have an aneurysm. That's it.
We'll call it a night. So a big thanks to the ladies. Jem, Kate for coming on. Jem's mum for a wee quick hello.
Yeah, she's got nana. She's been at work all night.
Bless her. Auntie her dad, Auntie Vic, who's floating about somewhere, terrified of Kate. You know.
Yeah, always terrified of Kate.
Or I so probably Kate's husband's terrified of it as well, but
You haven't met him.
No, he's a solid dude.
he's a solid dude. With his,
From under.
he's like that. Solid dude. Right, we'll wind it up there for the 10th time. What do you think? So, thanks to the ladies, thanks to the panel, and thanks to everybody who came in to the chat and put their comments and what have you. The rest of your evening. No, there's no much left. There's no much left, but enjoy what's left. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow night. So, bye. Bye.
Oh, I can't press leave.